So I just saw a bit of a preview for Werewolf by Night for the MCU, and what did I think? Well, in short, I hated it. I thought it was really stupid. I thought it was really dumb. I didn't like it. I didn't like almost anything about it. I understand what they're going for, just playing into the campiness, being all goofy. It'll basically be a horror comedy. And there's just not a lot here for me to hang on to be confident I'm going to like this thing or recommend it or tolerate it. It does seem to have a good cast. They do have talented people behind it. But really, I just wasn't digging almost anything. The camera angles, the music, the approach, the jokes, I guess for lack of a better word. I just don't understand why so much of the MCU is just clown. It's just clown stupidity. Clown stupidity everywhere. But I thought with Thor 4, that was balanced. I didn't even mind some of the, I think, pointless feminist stuff in it, but it's like, okay, it was balanced. It wasn't what people thought it was. And I thought Strange was really good. That had the appropriate mix of horror and comedy. This one just feels tonally really off the charts, crazy and stupid. And usually I'm not one of these snowflakes when this stuff happens, but gotta say the truth, Jack Russell, as far as I know, in the canon, he's a white man. He is not Hispanic. And I know I'm going to get some comments on this, but I am Hispanic. And I actually don't mind or care too much if they do the race bend within limits. So, like with The Mandalorian, it's played by a Hispanic actor. I have no issue with that. They kind of changed Moon Knight with a Hispanic actor, but I didn't think that was the most important issue there. I just wish they kept closer to the comics. But I will say with Moon Knight, they did give you a massive Easter egg if you're patient with it. On balance, I didn't like everything with Moon Knight, but I think they gave it a solid try. This one, though, I don't feel they're trying. It just feels like more of this Marvel clown cinematic universe that they keep going into. So I don't hate everything from the MCU. I think I'm more balanced. Like I saw Secret Invasion. That looks promising, but this does not look promising at all. This actor does not fit the canon for obvious reasons, but besides that, he's too small. Jack Russell needs to be taller. Again, I'm usually not nitpicky about this. I mean, look at Michael Keaton. He doesn't really fit Batman classically. Neither does Val Kilmer. He's a really good performer, but I don't know. I just have a lot of doubts. Again, talented people behind this, but my own honest opinionation at this time. Like Laura, who was in the Nevers, and I like the Nevers, but I thought she was the weak link there. So I am a Joss Whedon fan, so usually I follow his performers pretty consistently, and they're consistently pretty good. But I am not feeling Laura at all, so she's kind of 2-0 for me. So I don't have much to hang on to. Again, this is just a small look, so maybe the actual film or special or TV, I don't care. I just feel so negative about this, and I really had high hopes because even though Moon Knight I'm a little mixed on, I'm more mixed positive, and so at this point I'm honestly nervous, not very hopeful, but I have to cover this stuff, so I'll be honest, if I didn't have to cover it, I don't want to look at this. It just looks really horrendous on so many levels, but I don't know. I've been wrong before. I'm willing to say I've been mistaken. I'm not a Jack Russell specialist. I need to do more research. But at this point, just as a comic book person and even somewhat supportive of when we do have quote unquote representation in media, I gotta say, this just doesn't feel right. It doesn't look like they did it the right way. They have the right angle. I'm sure this cast had good intentions. I'm sure they honestly think it's just a goofy, silly, stupid comic book and they're adapting silly, stupid stuff. But I remember the stories being fairly dark and having a good balance of humor and drama. This does not appear to me to be a good balance at all. It just feels really one-sided. Again, talented people, they do good stuff elsewhere in terms of music or other performances, but on this one right here, I'm probably going to say no, but I will report back if it's actually good. But I just got to be honest. I can only say what I feel, and I feel not comfortable recommending this. But I could be wrong, but at this point, yeah, Werewolf by Night. Just a lot of flashy trash and seems very too clownish for this kind of material. And that is where I stand with Werewolf by Night for the MCU coming this October for somebody, I guess.